wonderful Raw. It was okay. You know, they telling that story, man. They telling that story. A lot of people don't know nothing about that story that they telling, man, but they are telling a good story, man. Can we get a little love on that jazz music? Let's bring it down just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. You know, boom, there we go. I had to go to my notes because, you know, they added matches. KO versus Solo Sikoa, you know what I'm saying? Everything was going on. Jimmy came down to the ring, you know, being a distraction. Kevin Owens like, oh, Jimmy this, Jimmy that. Get out of here. You know, shit like that. But it ain't work. Jimmy was being distracted. Jimmy breaks up the motherfucking match. Get a disqualification. So that way they start beating up Kevin Owens. And now Sami Zayn comes out further as he runs down and beats the shit out of both of them. Throwing Jimmy on the table. Not breaking the table, but just throwing him on the table. Throwing Solo up against the ring post. Grab a chair. Swing at the goal post. No, Solo moved out the way. Swing at the table. No, Jimmy move out the way, man. They go in the ring. Kevin Owens sitting in the ring holding his neck. Sami Zayn reaches out the olive branch. You know, he just rolled out the ring. They later had an interaction backstage. He was like, hey, look, man, we can't do this alone, bro. We got to do this, bro. We got to get him, bro. We got to do what we got to do, brother. He said, no, I don't want shit to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you, man. Get the fuck out of here. Go and get. That's what Kevin Owens said to Sami Zayn, by the way. He said, go and get your ass on. Get out of here. Go and get now. What he said. Then we get a little backstage presence. We get a little Carmella. We get a little Chelsea Green. Of course, you know, they go on smack at Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce just walked out of nowhere and was like, oh shit, I'm not dealing with this, and then turned back around. They didn't see him, but Mella had to go out to that ring. Chelsea Green went out there too. And you know who they was facing? Well, you know who Mella was facing? Bianca Belair, man. It was their anniversary of them wrestling 17 times. The Rolling Loud Festival, they wrestled at the Rolling Loud Festival last year on a Friday, I believe. Well, it's Monday now, so still 1 year anniversary for it. Why not, huh? Why not wrestle again? Seemed like they got Melo on a losing streak, just going around, keep challenging people, telling, hey man, I'll whoop your ass and I'll whoop it again. And she lose. And they got her paired up with Chelsea Green. And I don't know why they're not letting Chelsea Green be Chelsea Green, but you know, it is what it is, huh? Long as she getting paid, huh? Then we had Miz out in the ring, man. Don't forget Miz, man. We got Miz out in the ring, the host of WrestleMania. He brings down Logan Paul. Logan Paul come out. Of course, he holding his Prime energy drink up in the air and shit. Gotta promote Prime, baby. Gotta promote that Prime, no matter what. Not soon after, Seth Rollins just comes straight out to the ring. They had their talks. Let me tell you something about Seth Rollins, man. Seth Rollins was in some real drip tonight. I don't know why he like wearing them fucking see-through shirts, but that jacket, I've seen that jacket before, man. That's a Gucci jacket. And he had Gucci glasses to match. I said, what? What type of shit are we watching here? I'm about to go get fly, man. This ain't no promo because they ain't paying me, but Boohoo, man, I'm gonna check and see what they got for the. It's a joint called Boohoo, man, and they motherfuckers be selling clothes and shit. I might have to check that out after I see what's going on here. I might just start dressing in suit, perm my hair, and get it stringy. But yeah, man, they talking shit. Logan talking shit. It was sounding good for the first part. Seth come back, answer. Nobody likes you. You know why they don't like you? Because you're a fraud. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you already know he talking about that NFT, all that kind of crazy shit without talking about it. Because that'd be like, you know, some fucked up shit to actually do on television at that thing. And you know, it's a business. But anyway, then Logan Paul comes back with the most dumbest shit I've ever heard, man. You know why I do what I do? Because I do it. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Miz say something, Seth say something, and then finally Logan finish it with a good finish. That nigga went like stocks. He went up and dropped, plummeted straight to the bottom, and then came back up midway. Fight get ready to break out. It looked like Logan Paul was getting ready to do the stomp on Seth Rollins, but nope. Move out the way, put him in the corner. Miz come back in the ring, fucking up shit. Logan Paul, boom! Right hand drops Rollins right there, looking like he was having a good not sleep. It was not. Hit his ass. Logan Paul left out on a high note. Then what we get next? We got some tag team action. Some good old women tag team action. Becky, Lita calls Trish down to the ring. All three of them down to the ring. Guess who come out? Bailey and Damage Control. Oh yeah, we have our own Bailey cam here. Shit about to get wild. Sing to me real quick, Bailey.
Bring that fat ass over here. I wanna get it in my mouth. I wanna get it in my mouth. Oh, I want the soul on your fat ass.
You know, you got gotta love yourself some Bailey, man. Only real men know about Bailey, man. We love ourselves some Pam. Anyway, we get them in the ring. They set up a match for WrestleMania. A 3-on-3 damage control. Like, what? What's going on? And they try to act like, you know, they didn't want that match, but they smiled and then turned around and tried to swing. Nope. Lita, Trish, they move out the way and start beating their ass. Becky Lynch was left in the ring with Bailey, face to face. They threw damage control out the ring and they surrounded her 3-on-3. Bailey started walking up to Becky. Becky didn't see the other ones. She said, you know what? I ain't sweating you. You know, she hit one of them joints. Turned this way and was like, oh, no, Lita, I ain't sweating you either. Oh, turned that way and there's Trish Stratus. And they commenced to whooping her ass. They commenced to whooping that ass, man. Whooping that ass. So I had an idea. I said, hey, look, man, I don't know. It feel like they could work Trish Stratus and Lita and Becky into a fucking good little scenario to where it's always Trish and Lita always hanging around being best buds and shit, which it looked like that's what's happening in the ring so far. And I was like, oh, what if she have a match with Becky Lynch or some shit, and then winner takes the other tag team belt from off the person and they become tag team. That'd have been something cool if they was trying to do some long-term shit, but I doubt that's ever gonna happen. It's the road to WrestleMania, man. I think we are now in our 4th week. We're in our beginning of the 4th week now, 3rd week or some shit like that, whatever the fuck we in. Still no Hall of Famers. I don't think they're doing any Hall of Fame joints this year. If so, it's gonna be next week. Now, I am missing one match. What match was that? That was Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano, man. Judgment Day was down at the ring and all that other good stuff happening. They had Dexter Loomis, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. Things was happening. People getting involved. Who comes out? I think you can know me. Edge on his day. You know what I'm saying? Edge on his way out that thing, doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? They thought he was coming straight out the drink. So Rhea and Priest walk up to the front, but nah, Edge came from the crowd, pushed Finn off the top of the rope. Johnny Gargano hit the boom. I think that's called one final beat. I believe ended it. That's how it is. Edge in the back said, "We not finished, Finn. I see you next week in the ring." Ooh. But the main thing that everybody wants to know is, where was John Cena? John Cena did show up. Soon as he got in the ring, grabbed the mic, about to say something, Austin Theory come out. They had some words. I think they actually went off script because Austin Theory said something about his bald spot in his head, and John said some shit about, hey man, at least they never had to put fake sounds for my matches because nobody wasn't interested. Now that is fucked up. He cooked his shit. He cooked his ass. He stuck a stick up his ass and it came out of his mouth, and he twirled them on an open flame with that comment. That's how bad that comment was. So boom, John say he wasn't interested. Austin say some shit, flapping his gums, said, hey look, I'm not interested because you're not ready to see me yet. Basically. Can't see me. Eventually, he asks the crowd. The crowd says, yeah, do it. He accepts it. So we got John Cena versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania, which we already fucking knew how that was supposed to happen. Then we got our main event. Jimmy to take on Sami Zayn. Match was going. Solo almost hit Sammy with a spike. The referee seen it and said, get your ass out of here, man. You know how they do. Fuck out of here, nigga. What he said. I read his lips. You look up in the crowd, there's a figure running down the steps. He running down the steps. Running down them steps. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just Sammy. It's just Sammy and Jimmy at this point beating each other's asses. Jay running down the joint. He's staying up on an announce desk with Corey Graves and KP at. Go get him, Moose. And Jimmy say, I got him. And then he backs up into the joint and almost got haluva kicked, and then grabbed Sammy and tried to pin him, and he reversed the pin. And he got the pin for the win. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn win. Jimmy walks into the ring slow, grabs Jimmy by the shirt, shoulders first. Then he grabbed him by the shirt and he pulled his shirt down like this to show that tribal art. Show that tribal art. You know what I'm saying? You know what family is. Family, man. We family. And that Toretto voice, nigga. Family. But he didn't say anything. He just walked behind Jimmy after that. They both looked back at each other. And he went out there to the where Sammy was, said, I trust you. And they hugged and the crowd went wild. And I thought they was trying to recruit Jimmy. He said, Jimmy, come on. You could do it, Jimmy. This and that. They threw up the one, shit like that, like Jimmy was coming over to the new bloodline. Nope. What happened? Super kick. It was a super kick party. Jey Uso super kicked Sami Zayn's fucking neck off his shoulders. You thought I was gonna choose you over my family, nigga? It's me, nigga. It's me. Is what he said to him. It's me, nigga. And they commenced to beating the shit out of Sami Zayn. Solo come out and help too. And then a strong black man came out to help Sami Zayn. Cody Rhodes runs down to help Sami Zayn. Love to see black people doing good things. Thank you, Cody Rhodes. Sets it up for this Friday's SmackDown. You know something gonna happen this Friday at SmackDown. Cody gonna be there. Something gonna happen. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. I'm looking at it story-wise. They're not gonna do too much wrestling. Of course, they got wrestlers that's gonna wrestle, but they ain't gonna do too much wrestling right now, especially with the main ones that they're trying to have at the joint. They're telling the story. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people find this part to be boring, but nah, this ain't boring. This is them telling the story. Because Elimination Chamber was the only pay-per-view left before they go to WrestleMania. There's nothing else until they go to WrestleMania. So these are the storylines, and this is where it's starting to pick up shit like that, bits and pieces. Are you following me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Huh? Are you? Well, that has been my fucking final thought. Sorry for cussing, but business starting to slowly pick up. Now, when you guys see this, be sure I have a final thought for NXT tomorrow. I am going live for NXT tomorrow because it is one of their main event shows, Roadblock. I do not rarely react to NXT, but if it's a pay-per-view or one of their main event shows, I'll go live for. And I'll have my final thought on that. I will tell you this, Shawn Michaels bet not be fucking wrestling Grayson Waller. I'll tell you that fucking right now. Maybe hit him with a sweet chin music or some shit, but other than that,